Hey guys, so we're just gonna go ahead and start because I already did my eyebrows. Here's our Plouise Rumor Base Shade 0, and we're just gonna do our eyeshadow base in this nice bright white because colors on top of this just look beautiful. It makes them show more, it's easier to blend, and it's more vivid.
Crucify, crucify me, crucify.
Now that we set the base, we're just going to use our Bling palette and use the colors Spark and Rockstar, and we're going to blend those together and work those into our crease.
The figure eight, who trusts pretty girls anyway? And I can't recall the last time I took advice from anyone. I'm sure I'll be the death of me. And I can recall the last time I took.
This is my favorite Morphe palette. This is the 35B palette, and it's known as really more the color palette. I really only am using it for the black today, but these colors are amazing. You can use them for almost any look, and they're really super blendable, and that's why I really love Morphe brand anyways. You know, my favorite trick is always ladies, use your eyeball if you ever need help finding out where to place your crease. So pretty much today I'm using my eyeball to find out exactly where to apply the blending necessarily between the black and the red. And now that we're done with that blend, all we're going to do is finish up this cut crease. So we're going to take our Rumor Base in shade 0, that good old white that I used earlier, and we're going to apply that to our lid and use the good old eye trick.
Lost my heart, then I hope to die with a peace of mind. Peace together.
If you're a perfectionist like me, you know placement is everything. So with a combination of my eyeball trick and that eyeball trick, you're gonna learn exactly where to place your cut crease. This is good because if your cut crease is not placed in the right area, it's going to either be too high and not look realistic, or it's going to be too low. It'll probably end up smudging, especially if you have hooded eyes like me, and it's just not going to look good.
A couple downers, down and out on my look, salt water hard on my tucks, and I call, she don't pick up, then I fall when summer's ending. I mean, it's no pretending, I'm stuck in my ways and you're offended. That's life, that's you, that's me, that vice. You're wrong, I'm right, that's right. I belong somewhere on ice. I'm colder, my new blood type, even colder, cold shoulder, born sinner, you know cold shoulders. I have nothing to lose, my dark side been well tuned. A Gemini go show them faces.
Now I'm gonna go back in with the black and just blend out those edges.
Would you do it again? Aren't you tired of always making amends?
Using the red from the Morphe 35B palette, I'm going to be applying it to my lid just to brighten it up before I apply the glitter.
Bring on the thorny ground. Crucify me. Crucify.
Okay, sadly guys, I cannot tell you where the glitter or the glue came from. They came together, but the brand is not on either of the bottles. Well, the other one came in. Anyways, I don't know where they came from, and they are so old. I just do not remember. I'm so sorry, babes. So I went ahead and already applied my foundation and my primer. I'm just going to do my contour now. I'm going to apply it on my forehead, on my cheekbones. I'm not going to do my jawline, but I'm going to put it on my nose as well. Now for highlight, we're going to blend a little bit of the Plouise and my Makeuprevolution. It is Rumor Shade Base 5 and Makeuprevolution C16.
Trust pretty girls anyway, and I can't recall the last time I took advice from anyone. I'm sure I'll be the death of me.
Then we're gonna bake with the banana powder, like always. I mainly try to apply it under my eye, directly under my cheekbone, a little bit on my forehead. Sometimes I decide to do on the bridge of my nose, but today I didn't. Sometimes I do under my nose as well, but very, very lightly. This is just to brighten up your highlighted areas and make sure that they contrast with your contour. And most importantly, so you can set your face. Without your face being set, your foundation is vulnerable to being able to move, mess up, or anything like that. This makes sure that everything stays in place.
Again, aren't you tired of always making amends? Or I know you hate me now. I bet.
So baking is necessarily setting your highlight, and just like with your highlight, you need to set your contour. For that, I'm using Armed and Gorgeous from Morphe, as usual. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply Smooth Criminal and Brow and set my contour.
Nitrogen and propane, I spike your drinking times. I mean it hard to swallow this game, you throw up every line.
Ladies, do not mess up your face trying to spray it. Put on some glasses, spray it, lift it up a little bit, spray under your eye. Everything is good, but do not mess up that face at all. In other news, though, I'm using that glow kit in white sand and applying that on my cheeks for highlight after my face is dried. I actually like to do it when it's a little damp, so the glow is really shiny. It's something about when the glitter gets wet that makes it shine more, and it's really nice. But it has to be when it's damp. If it's too wet, it's going to smear your face and it's going to look disgusting.
I'm colder, my new blood type, even colder, cold shoulder, born silly, you know cold shoulders. I have nothing to lose, my dark side been well in tuned.
Here I'm just applying Rockstar on the under eye from the Bling Boss palette from Morphe. One thing I love about the fall is dark ombres. So for this look, I'm bringing out my good old Transylvania from Nyxcosmetics, and I'm just gonna apply it on the outer edges of my lids. This is gonna give it a nice ombre again for my dark skinned ladies and for everybody. Ombres are just beautiful, and they make your lips look a lot more natural opposed to just applying the lipstick on its own. You can also use a pencil, but for colors, I preferably don't like using pencils because I can't really notice them, but that's me. Then I'm gonna apply Fenty on the inner part of my lips and blend it together. I have a lot of the I Envy Iconic lashes because they are $5 and they are beautiful. So these are $19. These are one of my favorites as well. This is like one of my first pair, but I got them again. And they're just so pretty, like so pretty, but you guys will love them. You gotta go check them out. Now we apply some blood and we're done.
crucify.